Hello dear friends, Fisher here. Today we continue with our beautiful stories, The Power of Spirit by ALFRED, HOSP, also known as Freddy in the book. So today we continue to talking about Bruno's simile of the relationship between a body and a soul. And Bruno said, "Do you understand now, my friends, why so many severely afflicted babies are born? Every person who does not overcome an existing affliction in their present life, because they do not fully accomplish an inner separation from what is not good, is confronted with the same evil time and again, which with every incarnation can become more intractable and unpleasant. The only thing that puts an end to this truly vicious cycle is the will to turn around and to become mentally and spiritually free. So that you understand me better, I will take up the previous simile again. The tainted stick that has been pulled out of the bucket must first be cleaned before it is planted in a new bucket, and that has been filled with the pure water of life. That is why it is so important to let go of what is not good and not take it up again. And only then can the stick, that is, the human spirit that has been cleaned through the divine power, enter without difficulty into the sphere that has been appointed for it, and prepare itself in peace for a new life on earth. Think, my friends, if a human being has succeeded in inwardly freeing themselves from all afflictions before they go home, that is, if they simply let go and hand themselves over to the grace of God, and then everything that is not good stays behind, and a purified, liberated stick soars into the spiritual sphere. And this is the greatest and the most lasting healing, since it has a healing effect in all future lives as well." So dear friends, here Bruno continuously talking about what human beings, like what we should do as a human beings. So basically we have to let go all the evils. As Bruno always say, let it go, separate yourself from evils, and do not pay attention to them, do not look at them, because where we put our energy, where we focus, is where it's gonna grow. If we focus on disease, disease will grow. If we focus on health, and health will grow. Dear friends, how often you see there's a cancer center, there's a mental health center, there is all sorts of specialists in treating disease in our life, in our modern medical system. How often do you see that? Every single day. So we are study our science, medical science, predominantly study disease. So predominantly focus on disease. If we focus on disease every single day and study them and they keep look at more disease, and you think we'll be healthy. All the disease has different variety, different strains, and then all disease multiply as they are divided like cells of human body. Every single day we study disease and look at our population. Are we healthy? We have lots of air pollutions, water pollutions, food pollutions, antibiotics overuse in our food productions. We feed antibiotics to the animals, and then we get it ourselves. Dear friends, As what Bruno say, always do not, never, ever pay attention to disease, because disease is from evil, and it is evil. So only pay your attention to God, because God is health. God is divine health, is perfect health. So always pay attention to God, dear friends. Do not be influenced by anyone in your life, but pay attention to listen within and connect yourself, our true divine spark, to God. And then we'll feel God very clearly, and the war will cause us still not following God's plan. Of course, if you today say, oh, what, lots of severely afflicted babies and when they were born, and then because they have done something wrong in the last lifetimes, and then you'll be heavily criticized for discrimination, because there's discrimination against a disability these days because of political correctness, and we cannot even say the truth. And same thing like in Bruno's time, and Bruno once said, I tell people the truth because they grow up in lies, so many lies, and when they hear the truth, I talk to them and they feel offended. We all grew in lies. If it's not all of us, but maybe 99% or 0.999% of us, we all grew up in lies, dear friends. Look at people around you. Look at your parents, your siblings. Who has the pure 100% truth in your life? Nobody. We all grew up in lies. That's why we keep fighting and we keep walking on God's divine path to purify ourselves. There's not even one person in our life we can just completely photocopy their life and become redeemed and to get our salvation. So we have to get it ourselves by connecting to God, tuning into God's divine frequency. Dear friend, as what Bruno said, to have a healthy body, to let go, to let everything, all the evil behind you, over to the divine grace of God, and then you become liberated. Your soul, when your soul is entering into another sphere, the spiritual world, and that is the greatest and the most lasting healing. If our body is clean in this lifetime, and then we go without any disease, and then our soul will be reincarnated into many lifetimes to come with health, not with disease, dear friends. Wish you have a good day and God bless.